and catch it preferably by the handle, Frank. And then, Frank, I want you to turn around very, very carefully. I want you to hold it about like this so you're just barely singeing that headpiece on that woman. And I want you to jump, hop, from bench to bench through all of these people till you get to the back bench. When you get to the back bench, I want you to jump down, Frank, and then, Frank, I want you to run, and I mean run, straight at that big propane tank. People, come on. He's a child. I'm kidding. Frank, don't run. Oh, Frank, I'm not going to do anything. Turn around. Go ahead. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. Turn around. Take a bow. Frank! All right, Frank, thank you very much for helping me with that incredibly mediocre pre-show. All right. And now, my good people, we are about to enter the body of the show. But before we do so, I need to tell you a little story first. Last year, 4th weekend. Bagpipes, more bagpipes. You know, from here, that almost sounds like music. You guys know the definition of perfect pitch? Perfect pitch is to throw a banjo into a dumpster and hit a bagpipe. All right, now, last year, 4th weekend, the 3:45 show, a huge crowd. I think we had like 26,000 people. I mean, it was, huge show. I mean, by the top of the show, for kind of like now, like every single bench was filled, but we actually had like 10, 15 deep. I mean, from the stage, I could see nothing but Michiganders. Michiganders. So I'm starting the body of the show, and actually during, you're going to see it coming up very shortly. There's a section that's called the dangerous. I forgot what it's called. The dangerous transfer sequence. And during the dangerous transfer sequence, oh good, I'm fuel all over the stage. Okay. During the dangerous transfer sequence, something went awry, as it frequently can do, and I set myself on fire. My shirt is on fire in front of this huge crowd. I don't realize I'm on fire until somebody yells out, "Hey, you're on fire." One guy. Thank you. All right, if you feel yourself getting a little bit wet right now, please do not strike a match. But don't worry, it's very evanescent stuff. It goes away very quickly. And believe me, you're going to be a lot happier that I'm shaking these out now instead of waiting to hurl tiny little fireballs at you. All right. And now, my good people, without... Wait. Hola. You see what I'm talking about? Immediatamente. It cannot be helped. And now, my good people, Manolete and the Pyro Gyro experience begins in 3, 2, 1, right now. Also last year on the stage, young girl sitting right here with Frankie's, probably about 14 years old. I light these on fire. She looks up at me and she says, "Hey, is that real fire?" Michigan Public School. Get in here, sit down, people. That's right, because the Manolete Pyro Gyro experience. Big whoa! Big whoa! Whoa! Wow! Wow! That part always reminds me of Christmas. Chestnuts roasting. Oh, never mind. All right. And now, for the very, very dangerous transfer sequence. Not dangerous because it's difficult. Dangerous because I'm no good at it. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, come on, my favorite Michiganders. Are we ready for a show? I said, are we ready for a show? All right. Then without further ado, and especially for those that have never been privy to a Manolete experience in the past, I'm going to give you some idea right now of exactly what this show is really all about. And I'm going to do that by removing the first piece of clothing. Yeah, some of you that may know something about my career, my history, my resume, if you will. Danced with the Metropolitan Opera in New York City for many years. Radio City Music Hall, Broadway, Cirque du Soleil, choreographed for medal-winning Olympic ice dancers. And here I am. In the woods of Michigan doing dangerous stuff and stripping. Yeah. My favorite place to be. All right. Now you people standing in the back and on the sides, I suggest you find a place to sit down because the nicest people in the whole festival grounds are sitting right here. All right, thank you very much. Can you please move over? Thank you very much. A few of you, they're actually screaming and yelling. Thank you. For the rest of you, two things. Number one, you're at a Renaissance festival, okay? This is not like TV. Okay, and number two, you're at a show with Manolete. And I realize perhaps many of you don't know me yet, but I'm going to give you a lot of energy. You got to give me some back. I give you more, you give me more, because the show is up here. Radio said, oh, geez. And something else. I don't care if nobody else is coming to this 12:45. Very dangerous. Pyro, Gyro. Stupid show. I don't care. Because I got the people that I want. These are my people. Okay, you don't gotta wait for this every time, okay? You know how I know you are my people? You know how I know you are my people? Thank you. Because you're not the ones who are waiting for a little bit later when it becomes apparent probably I'm going to be bleeding or on fire and they start gathering around like flies to a carcass. No. You are the ones giving me your time and energy early in this show. While it's still really boring. That's how I know you are my people. But all right. One more thing to take care of, then we're starting this stupid show in earnest. I take my name, Manolete, from perhaps the greatest bullfighter that ever lived. So usually when I pull out this cape, the entire audience, in one voice, would say, Oi! Sometimes they say it at all different times. Oi! And then they say, Manolete! Where is the bull?
Where is the bull?
And I say, just keep watching this show, you're bound to find plenty. That wasn't the one thing, I just like doing that for me. Never make that joke in Michigan again. All right, the last thing is this, my good people. I must give a brief disclaimer before we continue with the show. A brief disclaimer, and I will ask one, wait, just one brief thing first. My lovely lady sitting in the back, in the pink shirt, in the corner next to her friend who's talking on the phone at my show. Hi. Where are you? I didn't ask you what you were wearing. I said, where are you? No? Okay. Are you close to the festival? Okay. Well, cool, because as soon as you show up, then I'll give your friend back her phone. But you need to listen to the whole show from up here. Come on, honey, I'm playing around. All right, I'll just send it right there. Oh, you kids can take that if you want. No, I'm joking. All right, now, I have to make a brief disclaimer because 3 weekends ago on Saturday, the management approached me after 14 years. For the first time ever, I had some complaints about my show. So I just want to say that I am here in a spirit of fun, and you know, I mean, do I push the you know, yeah, I mean, okay, is there a sexual connotation to my show? It's my show. I mean, do I make fun of things? Will I make fun of things and people in the show? Yes, but I can guarantee you I will make fun of nothing in the show as much as I make fun of myself. And so if you are here with an open mind and a sense of humor looking for some fun and drama, then you are in the right place. But I will say that if you feel that your sensibilities are delicate to the extent that you may be offended by something that I might do or say during this show, then please, right now, find yourself someplace else to be. Okay. Then warned. So now if you stay for the whole show, don't complain. Alright, you people standing in the back and on the side, I suggest you find a place to sit down right now, because it is right now that this show actually begins. But I must warn you, because from this moment forward, this show is about to be, and not just for myself, is about to become more and more and more dangerous. Right now we're going to start by just warming up with these two bowlers. But then we're going to progress directly to the true danger in this show, to the grave tests in this show. But even though I'm just going to be warming up with these two bowlers, because of the inherent danger, I feel I should caution you. If there's anyone here that is feeling ill in the humors or has a weak constitution, you may wish in this moment to take yourself elsewhere. Because if during this next exercise, either of these balls should hit anything upon the floor or a crack in the floor that could change the the way they're going around. Thank you for explaining the jokes. If there's anything that can change the trajectory, it is entirely possible that it will appear that I am wearing a blood pack on my head. I am not. But I will tell you right now that about once a year, I do indeed explode my head for my audience. You're welcome. I have survived the warm-up. But now, as we quickly approach the first of the grave tests in this show, I must take a brief moment to heighten the passions so we can continue in this quest for glory or flaming death. So right now I'm going to come among you, and I'm going to find that one who in the eyes reminds me of my truest, my greatest love, my Dona Maria. What's your name, lovely lady? Samantha. Very nice to meet you. Come along, buddy. Ay, ay, ay. What is your name, senor? Marcus. Very lovely eyes, Marcus. Thank you there, Hazel.